Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special Easter recipe video for y'all. I'm participating in a collab hosted by Valerie at The Harget Life and Amanda at Faith Food and Family. They got a handful of us together to share some recipes perfect for Easter. We've got the two of them plus Megan from Megan's Kitchen, Sammy from Managing the Maze, and myself. We're all sharing different parts of the Easter dinner, so please go check out the playlist in the description box and go watch everyone's videos to get the complete Easter meal. Go show them all some love. They're all awesome ladies. And if you're new to their channels, let them know I sent you over. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. I am Taylor. I share a lot of food videos as well as just videos about my life as a stay-at-home mom. Today, I'm sharing 3 delicious salad recipes with y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it. The first recipe I have to share with y'all is our favorite pasta salad recipe. I've shown this before in the What's for Dinner, but I've never shown it in a video like this. So this will be easy to refer back to y'all because I make this recipe a lot in the spring and summer. So I just started off by bringing some salted water to a boil to cook up 1 pound of pasta. Typically I would use a tricolor rotini, but I found this fun Easter pasta at Aldi, so I decided to use that instead. And I just cook that up according to the package directions. And then once it is cooked, I drain it and rinse it with cold water. And I just try to cool it off as much as I can. And then I'll put it in the fridge for an hour or two so that it can get nice and cool before I add in the other ingredients. Once my pasta was chilled, I started adding in everything else. I will have all of this listed out down below for you guys so that it's easy for you guys to come back to if you want to make it. So to my pasta, I add in our favorite Italian dressing. Usually I use a whole bottle in the end, but I just start off with about half of the bottle. I use the Olive Garden one, or the Aldi version of the Olive Garden one is really good. That's what I use this time. And I do about half the bottle, and then if you let this sit, because you can make this ahead, the noodles will absorb some of that liquid, and then you'll want to add more dressing. So that's what I always do. And then I do an 8-ounce block of mozzarella cubed, about a cup of pepperoni. If you have the mini pepperonis, you could use those, but I just had big ones that I quartered. About half a cup of grated parm. Sometimes I'll just use the green shaky kind, but this time I actually freshly grated it. And then 10 ounces of grape tomatoes that you cut in half, and about half a cup of sliced black olives. And then you can also add some salt and pepper to taste. And then you just mix this all around till it's thoroughly mixed. And then, as I said, if you let it sit for a little bit, you probably want to add some more dressing later because those noodles will absorb it. This is our favorite pasta salad. My husband Andy actually just mixed this together the night before our wedding because we made most of the food for our wedding, and he was like, we need more food. So he randomly threw all this stuff together to make a pasta salad, and everybody loved it, and we've been making it ever since. Next up, I have this strawberry feta salad recipe. This was new to me, but I knew it was something that my family wouldn't really enjoy, so I just made a very small portion for myself. So the original recipe will be listed out down below for you guys. I just took some spinach and arugula mix and added that to my bowl. And then I topped it with some sliced strawberries, and then some chopped up walnuts, and then some feta cheese. And then I started adding in the ingredients for the dressing. For that, I did some olive oil, some balsamic vinegar, and some pepper to taste. One thing that I didn't do was mix the dressing on the side, which I feel like I should have definitely done in the future when I make this again. I will definitely mix the dressing together, which is that olive oil, the balsamic vinegar, and the pepper. Mix that together on the side and then pour it over your pasta. I feel like it would have turned out better that way. I felt like the oil and the balsamic vinegar didn't combine very well, mixed together very well on the salad. It still tasted absolutely delicious. This is something I would not have thought to make on my own, but the balsamic vinegar with the strawberries and the feta cheese was just so good. The feta added a nice saltiness. The strawberries added a very nice sweetness. It was honestly very good, and I would definitely make this again for myself for lunch. Finally, I feel like we can't have an Easter salad recipe video without a potato salad, but I hate potato salad. So I was determined to find one that I like. So this is a warm potato salad with a warm bacon dressing. So I started off by bringing some salted water to a boil with about 2 pounds of red potatoes unpeeled in there. And then once that water came to a boil, I just kind of watched them. It took about 15 minutes for them to get fork tender. And then I just removed them from the water and set them to the side to cool just a little bit. And then I heated up my cast iron pan and began cooking up 1 pound of bacon that I cut up. I use my kitchen shears to do this. It is the easiest way to cut up bacon if you need it in little tiny bits. And I just cooked that down for a while until it was nice and crispy. And then when it was where I wanted it to be, I removed it from the pan. And this is a really thick cut bacon. It had a lot of grease. So I ended up removing a lot of it because I only really needed about 3 tablespoons of that bacon grease. Then to that bacon grease, I added in some chopped up white part of the green onion and just let that cook for a couple of minutes. Then I went in with a couple cloves of minced garlic and let that cook and get fragrant for about 30 seconds. And then I added in half a cup of lemon juice and kind of made sure to scrape up any bits from the bottom of my pan. There was still like some bacon down there in the bottom of the pan, so I scraped those up. And then I added in 1/4 a cup of maple syrup, about 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, half a cup of water, and then a little bit of salt and a lot of pepper. And I just whisked that together really well. And then I brought it to a boil and let it simmer for about 3 to 5 minutes until it had reduced and thickened up just a little bit. Meanwhile, I took my slightly cooled potatoes and cut them into bite-sized pieces and just added them to a big serving bowl. When that sauce was done, I just poured it over my potatoes and then I added in that cooked bacon and tossed everything around, and then I sprinkled this with a little bit of the green part of the green onion to garnish it. And it was delicious. This was so good. I will definitely make this again. As I said before, I'm not somebody who likes potato salad. I just don't like the texture of cold potatoes very much. So I think it's that combined with the mayonnaise and whatnot, and it's just not my thing. But I knew I had to include a potato salad in here because that's like a staple Easter food, like spring and summer food. So here is my take on a potato salad. I didn't use one specific recipe, so I will list out down below what I did. I kind of combined some different things from some different recipes to create what I thought that I would like best. But that is going to be it for this Easter video. I hope that you guys will click the link down below and go check out everybody else's videos. As I said, there's just a handful of us, so it's me and 4 other ladies. So go check out their videos and get the full like Easter meal ideas from everybody else. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye!